Ginger Minj, the queen of theatrical flair and comedic brilliance, returned to the spotlight with a dazzling performance that left audiences both bewitched and in stitches. From the moment she appeared on stage, clad in a cascade of glittering fabrics that shimmered like moonlight on a dark night, it was clear that this was going to be no ordinary show. Her energy was infectious, her presence commanding, and her smile alone was enough to pull every eye in the room. The theme was delightfully spooky, a playful nod to the enchantment of Halloween, and Ginger Minj embraced it fully, inviting her drag star companions to conjure a spectacle that was as hilarious as it was magical. Each performer brought their own unique charm to the stage, a blend of sass, wit, and theatricality that kept the audience hanging on every joke, every exaggerated gesture, every flamboyant twirl. The set itself seemed to come alive with a mischievous personality of its own. Fog swirled mysteriously at the edges of the stage, casting shadows that danced in rhythm with the performers. Dim, eerie lighting punctuated bursts of color, highlighting the intricate costumes and exaggerated makeup that defined the evening's aesthetic. There was a clear attention to detail, from sparkling accessories to props that seemed almost sentient, perfectly complementing the comedic chaos unfolding before the audience. Ginger Minj's performance was a masterclass in timing and delivery. Her jokes landed with precision, each punchline punctuated by dramatic pauses that invited laughter to build and swell until the audience could barely contain themselves. Her facial expressions were larger than life, swinging from mock horror to gleeful mischief in a heartbeat, ensuring that every reaction was both seen and felt. Her drag star pals added layers of brilliance to the performance, each with their own comic sensibilities and eccentricities. There were moments of sheer absurdity, where the performers seemed to abandon all pretense and simply revel in the ridiculousness of it all. Yet within the chaos, there was an undeniable skill at work, a carefully choreographed ballet of improvisation that made every moment feel spontaneous while still perfectly timed. The humor was not merely slapstick, it was clever, witty, and at times self-referential, nodding to drag culture and pop culture alike. References flew across the stage as quickly as the performers, creating an electric atmosphere where laughter was not just encouraged, it was mandatory. The audience responded with gusto, clapping, cheering, and at times gasping in mock terror as the witches and wizards of the drag world cast their comedic spells. Music played a pivotal role, with a soundtrack that punctuated each gag and enhanced the overall spectacle. From upbeat, high-energy tracks that had the audience tapping their feet, to haunting, whimsical tunes that set the stage for moments of exaggerated suspense, the sound design amplified every laugh and heightened the theatricality. Ginger Minj herself occasionally broke into song, her voice a powerful instrument of both melody and mischief, blending perfectly with the visual and comedic components of the performance. Audience interaction was another highlight. Ginger Minj and her companions frequently engaged with viewers, calling them into the joke, drawing them into the story, and ensuring that no one felt like a mere observer. This inclusive energy created a communal experience, a shared sense of delight and astonishment that transcended the boundaries of the stage. Costume changes were rapid and inventive, each outfit revealing a new facet of the performance. Glittering gowns transformed into witchy ensembles, complete with capes, wands, and hats that defied gravity. The attention to color, texture, and movement was meticulous, ensuring that every visual element reinforced the story and comedic tone. Special effects were sprinkled throughout the performance with impeccable timing. Smoke machines, sparkling confetti, and sudden bursts of light accentuated key moments, often eliciting screams of laughter and surprise from the crowd. These effects were not overused but applied strategically, enhancing the theatrical illusion and reinforcing the sense that the performers were truly conjuring magic. The narrative thread of the performance was both simple and enchanting. Ginger Minj, in her role as a mischievous yet endearing witch, led her fellow performers through a series of whimsical adventures and comedic trials. Each vignette built upon the last, layering absurdity and clever satire in a way that never felt forced or repetitive. The story unfolded like a living comic strip, full of exaggerated expressions, outrageous antics, and unforgettable punchlines. The chemistry between Ginger Minj and her drag star friends was undeniable. There was a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect that shone through every joke, every stage mishap, and every elaborate entrance or exit. Their timing was impeccable, their reactions genuine, and their joy infectious, ensuring that every laugh from the audience felt earned and shared. As the performance drew to a close, the audience erupted in applause, cheers, and whistles. Ginger Minj took a bow, her radiant smile reflecting the sheer joy and energy that had defined the evening. The stage lights dimmed, but the echoes of laughter and delight lingered long after, a testament to the skill, creativity, and heart that the performers had poured into their craft. Ultimately, this show was more than just entertainment, it was a celebration of drag culture, theatricality, and the transformative power of humor. Ginger Minj and her companions demonstrated that comedy, when combined with imagination, passion, and a touch of witchy mischief, can create an unforgettable experience that lingers in the mind and warms the heart.